What up, world? So I saw Mr. Peabody and Sherman. It stars the voices of Ty Burrell, Max Charles, Leslie Mann, Stephen Colbert, um, and Ariel Winter. Those are the main voices. Patrick Warburton, Stanley Tucci, and Allison Janney. She's a pretty important character too. Um, Mr. Peabody and Sherman originated from Rocky and Bullwinkle. I'm not too sure on their history. I remember watching Rocky and Bullwinkle back in the day and seeing them. And I wish I'll probably look it up, but I don't even know how DreamWorks or Fox or whoever acquired the rights to turn them into a movie. But I'm glad they did because there's no Pixar movie this year, but there's three DreamWorks movies. There's Mr. Peabody and Sherman, which was originally supposed to come out last November, and got pushed back to this weekend, of course. How to Train Your Dragon 2 comes out this year, and Home comes out this November. And there's what's on that? DreamWorks kind of swaggerjacked Pixar in a way because they made a little mini cartoon for Home, their November release, and I guess gave us a little preview of what it's gonna be about. But as far as Mr. Peabody and Sherman goes, he's a dog. He's a genius. He adopted Sherman, and they even give a backstory on how that came to be, how he got the court approval to adopt a human boy. And he's 7. He's in school. Ariel Winter's character doesn't like him. You know what I'm saying? Kind of bullies him. There's you know what I'm saying an incident, and then they end up at her and her family end up at Mr. Peabody and Sherman's house. You've seen the previews. There's the Wayback. It's a time travel device, and of course, Sherman is flexing and wants to impress the girl, so he does what he's told not to do. Um, and then they have to fix what they did. You know what I'm saying, for history to still be accurate, and to fix the time, what is it called, the time space continuum. And I mean, they just have to fix it while trying to get Allison Janney's character off of their back, who is basically like a CPS agent who doesn't think a dog should adopt a human. And um, I mean, like I say with every cartoon that I review, I was laughing more than the kids. I really enjoyed this movie, um, and just the dialogue, man. Like Peabody is a genius, so of course, like he's gonna have like more sophisticated, I guess, more sophisticated jokes. Um, and like in the previews, I think they're in like King Tut's tomb, and Sherman he makes the arm fall off of a mummy, and Mr. Peabody says that's disarming. He does that shit a few times in the movie, and I laughed every time. The dialogue, like they get a little like there's a couple scenes where they get a little harsh, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think it took away from it. I would have to make a list of like all the DreamWorks movies and figure out where exactly I think this falls. The last DreamWorks movie that I would say wasn't as good as I had hoped it would be was Madagascar 3, and that was like a year and a half, 2 years ago. Did you see Mr. Peabody and Sherman? What did you think of Mr. Peabody and Sherman? In my opinion, Mr. Peabody and Sherman is dope. I won't say it's diggity dope because I don't think I enjoyed it as much as the Lego movie, but there's not a wide gap in my enjoyment in both movies. I'm a big ass kid, so I'm a sucker for animated movies. I'm gonna see Rio 2, How to Train Your Dragon 2, Big Hero 6, and Home. Like I said, those come out in November. Um, just the dialogue was hilarious. The animation was cool. The story was cool. How they showed all the historical figures, every place they went back in time. Um, my Schoolboy Q album review is coming. Rick Ross album review is coming. Next week I want to see Need for Speed. Um, just hit me up. Like I always say, peace.